Hi, it's Megan. I'm working through my birthday purchases of, I got all these amazing eyeshadows and then I moved and it was total chaos and I just didn't get the stuff done. So right now I have one of the Chanel Ombre Essential Soft Touch eyeshadows in number 106 Hesitation. So Chanel black box, you get the little velvet pouch, and then you got the little eyeshadow. And in it, of course, you get a useless brush, a mirror, which I'm not going to show on camera, and then this beautiful eyeshadow. And so let me swatch it. This is what it looks like. And these are supposed to be a ultra fine powder eyeshadow that's foolproof in application, and it can be applied dry or wet. They're $29.50 for 0.07 ounces. Remember, this is Chanel, it's never cheap. And this particular one, I only got one from the collection. This is part of the Artiste Poetiques or whatever it's called collection for fall. I only got one, and I might get others, but I read mixed reviews, so I wanted to try one first. And I guess this is the one that's sold out more, on the internet more, but this was the one I like, so this is the one I got. It's a really beautiful kind of, they call it a pink plum. It's really a more, it's kind of medium to dark plum burgundy. It's a very warm shade given all, it's almost like it's a plum with a little bit of a smoky, not brown, yeah, smoky brownish gray to it. Really unusual color, I think. And what I like about it is it's not too red. I've seen a lot of these kind of like reds, burgundies, purples for fall, which is always pretty, but sometimes when they start getting too red and it gets close up to your eye, you don't get smoky, you get red eye look. So you have to put like a black eyeliner. This one right here, it applied, it's a very finely milled powder. It applied really beautifully. Dry, it's almost semi-sheer, but it's so richly pigmented it doesn't look it. I applied this dry over a little bit of a Lancome eyeshadow primer. I like doing the eyeshadow primers for the videos because it just shows up a little bit better. But I never like to build up too much because honestly, I don't like to wear things built up too much. It just doesn't work. I've got too much eye space. It looks kind of fake. So this applied very evenly. I was able to thin it out or build it up, and it lasts a good 8+ hours without eyeshadow primer, a little bit longer with eyeshadow primer. And I was able to use this one wet without getting that crusty, icky stuff, but then it's really opaque and really dark and really pigmented. I can really only use it as a liner wet. It's just too much color otherwise. And whenever I see a color like this, I always feel like I need gold. So I put a little bit of gold right here under my eyebrows, and then I put just a tiny dot right in here. But I think this color alone is just a really beautiful, color. I actually have been blown away. I kind of like to play around with like different shades and gradations of shades on my lids, but this year, this summer, I've just been blown away with just some really beautiful eyeshadows that are so pretty. I almost want to wear them alone or just with a little bit of a highlight shade, and this is one of them. It is definitely a very pretty color. So overall, soft, even application. I don't get any kind of fallout or creasing or whatever else. It wears really well on me. For a long time, Chanel was like the brand I love the most and bought a lot, but it's so expensive. I kind of moved on to other brands. But this shadow really reminds me of why I liked Chanel. I love the color. I think it's just really distinctive and beautiful and really pretty. And there have been some really pretty plums this summer. So overall, I'm very pleased with this. Will I get more from the collection? I don't know. I'm kind of eyeing the Chanel quad. So if anybody has any thoughts on Chanel for me, I would love to hear it. Feedback on this particular color. I also applied it under as an under eyeliner, but dry, because wet, honestly, it's just too dark. Too much color for me. And subscribe on YouTube. And then I also have a novel on YouTube called Masks, which is about makeup and the masks we wear, and I will put a link to that in the description to this video. Thank you. And there's more videos to come because, like I said, I kind of fell behind when I was doing my move and the mess that came with it, so I'm gonna catch up.